What's up, everybody? This is Vidro, and this video is going to be about Jim Ross. Most likely will be going to TNA or signing with TNA. If you don't know already, his contract is up on April 30th, and according to reports, he's already had meetings with Dixie Carter and Broadhead. Broadhead. That's a funny name. Broadhead. He's the chief financial officer or whatever, I guess, the dude that makes the deals. And, you know, um, you know, also, I want to get into WWE releasing Mickie James and her possible future, maybe going to TNA or Shimmer or whatever. But first thing I want to do is I want to talk about this Jim Ross situation. Now, with the Jim Ross situation, um, you know, first things first, it's a shame that WWE does not, it's almost hard to believe. They induct him in the Hall of Fame, so you would think automatically that they know how good the dude is, what he means to this business. But, of course, he has his health problems, so you put Michael Cole in his place for a while, which is understandable. Jim Ross has Bell's palsy if you don't know that already. But, I just think it's a travesty that they feel that Michael Cole is a better commentator than Jim Ross. Because if they didn't feel that way, then they would have, first of all, they would have had him do something on WrestleMania or the Hall of Fame. But, he was noticeably absent during both events. And secondly, they would have done whatever they could to keep this deal from happening. And uh, it's just a shame because Jim Ross is way better than Michael Cole, and Michael Cole, I can't stand Michael Cole, and a lot of people, especially his NXT commentary, and a lot of people think he's gaining heel heat for his commentary. To me, it's not heel heat. To me, it's X-Pac heat because when I hear him talk, I don't want to talk. I don't want to listen. You know, it's just crazy. But it's just you know, I wish JR was valued more by WWE. But on the flip side, this could be a good thing for TNA. TNA has an opportunity to lock up somebody that knows the business, somebody that can give good commentary. I think would be a better. I think a Taz JR team would be a lot better than a Mike Tenay. I mean, Mike Tenay, he's okay, but JR and Taz, I think they could have some real good chemistry together. And this is another good thing for TNA. You know, um, only thing TNA needs to do is get their creative on track, because they already got the talent. They already have big names interested in their product. They're getting a little bit more notoriety. I just think that if they can get creative on track, let's say by if they can sign Paul Heyman, maybe, which has been talked about them signing Paul Heyman, if they can get him in creative and get him booking again, I think that would you would start to see a better TNA as a whole. Or even if just because you sign JR doesn't mean he's going to have to do commentary. JR has a great mind. He's a great wrestling scout. You can use him on a scouting basis. You can use him on a booking basis. One of the best, greatest wrestling minds in the business. You can use him on that basis. And there's just a lot of different ways where you can utilize JR's many talents, and I'm looking forward to see how they use him if they do make this deal by the 30th. But you know, Well, that remains to be seen. You never know. I mean, right now it's just rumors. You never really know how much stock to put into it, but that would be something to see. Now, in regards to Mickie James being released, I want to start this part off by saying I'm a big fan of Mickie James. I always liked her. You know, I liked when she first came out and she was like a Trish Stratus stalker and then wannabe, and then she just kind of came into her own and developed her own like her own fan base, and probably the most over diva since Trish and Lita. Definitely one of the most talented in my opinion. You know, I think if she were to sign with TNA, I think that'd be very good for the knockout division. I think she would be like a fresh injection of something different, something new. You know, we get to see like shame about it is, for I would rather her I would rather see her go to Shimmer because I think she could have some great matches in Shimmer as more so than TNA because then she can fight Sarah Del Rey and Amazing Kong and different things. I think that would be better as a wrestling from a wrestling standpoint. I would rather see that, but you know, she's been on the big stage that is WWE, so I don't see that happening likely. I'll just see most likely I would see her going to TNA Knockout Division, and I think that would be good. You know, I would love to see Mickie James versus Hamada or Mickie James versus Angelina Love, but you know, I want to see them get back on track with the knockout division and start putting out great women's matches like they did in the past when it first came out. And I think they've gotten off of taking the knockout division as seriously as they did when they first came out with it. But I think if they get back on track, you know, and start taking the knockout division a little bit more seriously, no fucking game show title changes. You know, just don't do. The thing about TNA is they do too much goofy shit. You know, just get back to the basics. You know, you have the talent. You know, just it's not rocket science. Just book a wrestling show. You don't need to do all this craziness. But anyways, this was a quick little video. Just my thoughts on that. Um, like I said before, Jim Ross going to TNA is a good thing for TNA, and if hopefully they'll use him in a lot of different ways. Hopefully they'll use him on commentary, and hopefully they'll also use him in backstage stuff to help get this creative on track, and so we can start seeing some good TNA wrestling shows. But that's it for today. I'll holler at you guys later.